I was looking for a vehicle for my new action figures that I bought from Action Force, and I saw this guy right here on a video on YouTube, and they did some modifications to it to actually fit some of the action figures. I figured spending $189 or $27.99 plus tax, which I just drove and I had to pay for shipping. So yeah, this is a RC. The scale is 114, and I bought this at Target, and it comes with a remote control and batteries. The cool thing about this is that it is so cheap and it's so easy to work with, and you only need is a utility knife, and you should be able to do some of the modifications. And it took me just about a day and a half to do the modifications. That's me right now showing the wheels of rubber, and they're really good. The lights go on, which is another plus. And I did play with it outside for a while. Um, as an RC, again, it is $27. Is it the best thing out there? Not really. So right here, I'm actually doing some of the modifications. I did cut the bottom so I can fit the action figures, and then I realized that it's too tight and there's no headroom. So I decided to go in a little bit deeper and take off the whole seat itself, giving it more room and more headroom. So I'm using Snake Eyes as my model as I'm going through my ideas on what I want to actually do. And as you can see, he just looks too big for the seat itself. And usually a vehicle for an action figure, G.I. Joe, is usually a 112 scale, I believe. So this is a 114, so it's a little bit bigger. But because of the plastic seats and all that stuff, it's just a little bit too tight. The steering wheel had to take out, adjust the steering wheel later on. But yeah, as you can see right here, I'm showing you the seats, but those are gone. And right here we actually have one of my new action figures, which is Condor, and he's from Action Force. It's actually my first Action Force action figure that I've ever bought, and he's right next to Snake Eyes, and they look like they could be pals. So as you can see right here, it's still no headroom. So I guess I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more. Again, Action Force also came with their own vehicle, and when I saw the price, of course you can fit more action figures inside the vehicle, but it still doesn't add up for the price. This is an RC. It's not the best RC vehicle out there. For $27, it does the job. Plus, it also has lights. Would you be able to do modifications on that Action Force vehicle? I'm not sure. I've not seen too many videos on them doing any modifications, just doing reveals. But again, here you are, Snake Eyes and Condor. Basically, as you can see right now, they fit pretty good. Now, this is actually Snake Eyes wondering why Condor is so angry. And if Snake Eyes would have said something, he'd probably tell him, close your mouth. But Condor comes with an angry face. But he also comes with one with a mask on too, which is the good thing. So this is the backside of the vehicle, and these are the cuts. That's actually me trying to make my own seat. And then I created a bottom seat right there. The action figure's feet are going to be touching the bottom plate of the vehicle. So right here you have Condor, and you also have Steel Brigade, and Snake Eyes in the back, you know, being all quiet that he is. And as you can see right here, I've taken the stickers off. The longest process of the whole build was the stickers. They are terrible to take off. If you have any nail polish remover, that would be the best. Plus, it also takes off some of that shine that the vehicle has also, and it gives it like a flat black once you're done rubbering, you know, putting all that nail polish, if you do decide to go with the nail polish. Because it has electronics, I didn't want to take the electronics out, so I didn't submerge it in water with soap. I just went with the nail polish remover. I'm just now just looking around, seeing how good it actually looks. And this is, I believe, is the shot before I actually started painting. And I didn't show painting or anything like that because there's a lot of videos about people making bad choices when it comes to painting. I'm not a painter, not a professional. I just took a day off and I decided to do this on my day off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Right now, I believe this is still the process of me taking a look if I do need to change anything. So before, because of the cutting that I had to do, you were able to see their shoes. Now you can't. Now what I did was I cut a piece of black tape, and that's what's actually covering the their boots is black tape. So this is the color that I decided to go with. This is a light sand, which goes perfectly with the uniforms that the Action Force are wearing right now, which is more of a desert attire. But this is the final reveal of the vehicle that took me about a day and a half to do. Again, this is New Brigth. The general scale is 114. I got this at Target. If you want to decide to do something like this, I mean, it works perfectly with the G.I. Joes, also with the Action Force. If you don't want to spend that $180, this was actually a way to go. On the back, it's still showing the tape that's covering the lights from the back. They don't turn on. I'm trying to work on that right now. Right here, it's me turning it on, letting the reels turn, and they work perfectly fine. It's not your best RC out there, but it's nice, especially what I want to use it for. And I don't think I'm going to go be out in the desert playing with it. But anyhow, thank you for watching. And if you have any comments, please feel free.